Yes. The eagle.
Oh, okay. All right. Very nice. Garuda asana, huh? Very nice. Um, okay, it's been 4 minutes, and I guess with Vale and Surya Prakash on video, we will we will begin the session after Diwali. Sitting in any comfortable posture, eyes softly closed. Think of someone or something that you are really thankful for just after the Diwali holidays. Whoever comes to mind that you want to, from the bottom of your heart, thank. And mentally say thanks. With all that you can bring to saying this thanks from the bottom of your heart, meaning it, and with gratitude filling our heart, let's continue that and feel grateful for the breaths that visit us regularly. From when we are born to our death. And feel thankful for the breath that visits us. Being thankful for that. Let us take a resolution to spend the next hour or so entirely paying attention to our own body, breath, and mind. We take a resolution to listen to the instruction, follow the instructions as diligently as we can, and paying attention to what it means to follow these instructions, how the body feels, how the breath feels, and the emotional changes. Palms to the heart center, Namaskara Mudra. Tilt your head forward. Gently open your eyes. Inhaling, take the arms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down and looking down. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, look down. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, look down. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, look down. One last round. Inhaling, look up. Release. Come to cat posture. Marjorie. Let's warm up a bit before Surya Namaskara. We will pay a bit more attention to the postures that would allow us to pay attention to our hip joints. Shoulders right over the wrists, hip joints right over the knees. Knees are hip width apart. Start with the spine being neutral. A neutral spine has a curve, a primary curves and secondary curves. The curve at the neck is downward. The curve between the shoulder blades is upward. The lumbar region is downward. The sacral region toward the hips is upward. It's a wavy line. One of the brilliant inventions of the whole universe is the spine that allows us to be standing tall, erect with just 2 feet, though we used to use all 4. Just like this current posture, the curvature of the spine, down and up and down and up, miraculous designs that allow us to stand up. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, look down, arch your back up. In, look up. Exhaling, look down. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, look down. In this posture, gently move your seat bones toward the back wall. Palms don't move, just the seat bones move toward the back wall. Slightly more bending the knees. Take the seat bones toward the back wall. Head down, chin down, arch your back up. Just move the upper body toward the back wall, just a bit, and feel the lower back. Come to normal, neutral cat posture. When you are taking the hip toward the back wall, you might feel tightness if you've been sitting in a chair from the morning. Inhaling, look up. Allow the chest to relax down. Let the shoulder blades go toward each other. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, and the chest is going toward the ground. Look up. Now move the chin forward just a bit. The entire upper spine moves toward the front, just a bit. Feel all the different muscles and bones that you can feel. Come back to neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Inhaling, look up. Abdomen completely relaxed. 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exhalation, look down, arch your back up. 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Move your hips toward the right wall. Both knees on the ground, just gently move. You're shifting your weight onto your right knee. Left knee is also on the ground, but more weight onto your right knee. shifting your weight onto your left knee. Move your hip toward the left wall. And go to the other side. Shifting your weight onto your right knee, and you're moving your hips toward your right wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move the hips to the left wall. And remember, you're paying attention to everything that is happening in your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Elbows down on the mat. Bring the elbows down on the mat. Come onto the toes, toes tucked in. Lift your seat bones up to the ceiling. Head away from the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down. Neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tuck your toes in, seat bones up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward, Ashva Sanchalana. Right foot back, plank. Abdomen tight. Walk back if you need to bring the entire body like at an angle, a straight line from your feet to the top of your head. 3, 2, 1. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward between the palms, Ashva Sanchalana. Next exhalation, right foot forward between the palms, Uttanasana. Straighten the knees and you're in full forward bend, arms hanging loose, head completely down. See if there is a difference between the tip of your right middle finger and the tip of your left middle finger toward the ground. If there is a difference, the one side that is shorter means it is tighter. Not to judge why it should be tight. It's not for that reason I am pointing out. Just note that it is tighter, that's all. That the right side back muscles, the train of back muscles are shorter. Hands on your waist, inhaling, come on. You might find you might find all of them equal. So I'm not saying that you would have to find them different. To the extent that both fingertips are touching the ground or at the same height from the ground, that means they're. It isn't that one side is tighter than the other. That's all it means. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Having pointed out that you might find one side tighter, Hatha Yoga practice is to balance this over a period of time through diligent practice. To the extent that there is no differences in length per se, you need to surrender. But if it is a functionally brought about difference, as in you're not using them balanced way, then Hatha Yoga definitely is a solution. But if we are born, I'm born one leg shorter, we just, Hatha Yoga practice is to surrender to that state, not to stress about, we're not going to be able to do anything about how I'm born with a shorter leg on one side, and that is what it is, and we work with that. But to the extent that I am overusing one side and it becomes tight, then Hatha Yoga is a solution to work on that and balance that. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara is a beautifully balanced series of sequence or series of postures to bring us into a balance. 3 rounds begin. Every breath is a gift that we receive with attention. Like a visitor that we are always glad to receive with a smile. Standing relaxed, pay attention to the breath and observe it normalizing. Life-nourishing breath after breath. Feet hip width apart. Namaskara mudra. Inhaling back bend. Exhaling forward bend. Keep the knees straight. And full forward bend, head relaxed, shoulders relaxed, arms hanging loose. See if there is a difference that 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara is making. Next inhalation, right foot back, all the way back. Ashvasanchalana. You would have to walk as far back as you can so you can shift the weight between your front foot and back foot enough so you don't really need a lot of support from your right palm or right fingers. And make the adjustment, walking back, and then chin up. And pay attention to your hips as you exhale. Let go of your hips to gravity with exhalations. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot back, plank. 3, 2, 1. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feet close together. Next inhalation, right foot forward between the palms. Ashvasanchalana. Even if you have to take multiple steps, bring the right foot forward between the fingertips. Left foot as far back as you can get it, shifting your weight onto your feet so you don't have to have too much support from your left fingertips. And then pay attention to your hips as you bring the chin up. Allow the hips to relax down with gravity. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the back foot on the mat firmly, flat, hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up and face the left wall. Look down at your feet in line stance. Make sure you move your feet toward the left wall or back. So the line from the right big toe and right heel is cutting the inner arch of the left foot, which is turned 45 degrees inward. Your hips are pointing to the left wall, your shoulders are pointing to the left wall, your nose is pointing to the left wall, your elbows are pointing to the front wall and back wall. And start bending your right knee. Bring the right knee on top of the right ankle and move your back foot further toward the back wall if you need to bring the right thigh parallel to the ground with the right knee on top of the right ankle. spine vertical. Veerabhadrasana practice, arms up parallel to the ground. Relax the shoulders. Gazing at your right fingertips. Consciously allow the spine to vertically go downward just a bit at least. The spine is lowering down vertically and you're opening up your hips. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Straighten up the right knee. Rotate your right foot in, left foot facing the back wall. Left toes are pointing to the back wall. Now shoulders and hips are facing the left wall. Your elbows are pointing to the front and back wall. Now start bending the left knee. Bring the left knee on top of the left ankle. Move your right foot toward the front wall if you need to, so you can lower your left thigh parallel to the ground. Now, if your right hip is going toward the left wall, bring the right hip back toward the mid. Arms up, palms facing down. Relax the shoulders. And gaze at the left fingertips. With the next exhalation, allow the entire spine to vertically go down just a bit. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Straighten up the left knee. Rotate your left foot in. Right foot to the front. Ashvasanchalana. Right foot back. Plank. Drop your knees down. Drop your elbows down. Fold your elbows on top of each other and land your forehead down, if that allows you to rest. Otherwise, find a way to rest. Vajrasana. Arms up. We'll proceed to Veerabhadrasana. What we did was a variation. We will proceed to approach the first variation and the third variation. And in between, we will prepare for those postures with the other postures. To prepare for Veerabhadrasana first variation, we'll approach again Parshvakona variations or Parshvatona variations. I'm sorry, Parshvatona. Parshvatona is like Veerabhadra, but with the knee straight and then bending forward. That's Parshvatona. And that is a good approach to balance the hip. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feet hip width apart. Come full on to the toes. Slightly bend the knees. Chest relaxing down toward the knees. Shoulder blades gently going toward each other. Elbows are pointing away from each other. Elbows are pointing to the side walls. Palms rooting to the mat. Right leg up toward the ceiling. Keep the knee straight as much as you can. Left knee can be slightly bent, and if that allows you to lifting your right leg further up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left leg up. Left knee straight, leg going right up, and slightly bend the right knee if you need to allowing the chest to move toward the left knee, lifting your left leg further up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing your left foot forward, Ashvasanchalana. Place the back foot on the mat, hands on the waist. Straighten up your spine, looking to the front. Look down at your feet, offline stance. In fact, move your back foot away from the front foot line enough to bring your right hip forward. Right hip and left hip in one straight line. So move your back foot away from the left foot line. So you can have the shoulder facing the front, both hips facing the front. Namaskara Mudra. Keep the left knee straight in the practice. Inhaling back bend. Exhaling, come to center. Inhale and exhaling, keep the left knee straight and bend forward for now. Now slowly start bending the left knee. Slowly start bending the left knee. Bring more weight onto the left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Hands on your waist. Ashvasanchalana. Left foot back, plank. Adho Mukha. Right foot forward, Ashva. Place the back foot on the mat. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Offline stance, allowing your left hip to come forward and be in line with your right hip. Both shoulders are facing front, nose facing the front. Keep the right knee straight for now. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling back, back bend. Exhaling, come to straight. Inhale. Exhaling, bending forward. Keep the knee straight for now. And then start bending your right knee. As much as you can. As much as you can. More weight on your right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ashvasanchalana. Right foot back. Plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feet hip width apart. Inhaling, left foot forward between the palms, Ashvasanchalana. Place the back foot on the mat, hands on the waist, inhaling, come up. Offline stance, bring your right hip forward to be in line with the left hip. Bend your left knee. Allow the left knee to come right on top of the left ankle. Move your back foot back if you need to bring the left thigh parallel to the ground. Back foot flat on the mat. 45 degrees turned inward. Look, if your back foot weight is more on the inner arch, consciously open your right thigh, rotate your right thigh out. So your weight on the back foot is even. Namaskara mudra. Seemingly a simple posture. Arms up, palms pressing. Gazing directly forward. Bend your knees and send your spine vertically downward. And then look up at your thumbs if you don't have any neck problem. 5 deep breaths. 5. Veerabhadrasana, first variation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Namaskara mudra. Ashvasanchalana. Left foot back plank. Adho Mukha. Feet hip width apart. Next inhalation, right foot forward between the palms. Ashvasanchalana. Place the back foot on the mat, flat hands on the waist, inhaling, come up. Bring the left hip forward to be in line with your right hip. Back foot flat on the mat. Even if that requires you to rotate your left thigh outward and upward. Do that even while you keep your left hip in line with the right hip. You might discover new muscles if you are following the instructions. Bend your right knee. Right knee on top of the right ankle. Move your back foot further back if you need to, and yet keeping it flat on the mat to bring your right thigh parallel to the ground. Both hips are in line, both shoulders are in line, nose pointing to the front. Namaskara mudra. Arms up, press the palms. vertically, allowing the spine to sink downward by bending the front knee, keeping the back foot flat on the mat. Look up at your thumbs. Veerabhadrasana. First variation, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Namaskara mudra. Ashvasanchalana. Right foot back. Plank. Drop your knees down. Drop your elbows down. Fold your elbows or forearms together on top of each other and land the forehead down on the folded elbows. If Anahata Asana variation is not restful enough, choose Shashanka or any posture that allows you to rest. Come to plank posture. Feet close together. Lift your right leg up in the back. You're keeping your shoulders over the wrists to the extent you can. Look up and right leg further up. Shifting your balancing on your left foot and the front two wrists. 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, plank. Shift your weight onto your right foot, lift your left leg up. Shoulders right over the wrists, look up. And lift the left leg further up. 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk half a foot forward, palms rooting to the mat. Don't change the palm position, just walk half a foot forward. Inhaling, right foot forward between the palms. Hands on the waist, inhaling, straighten up. Your back foot is on the toes. Back foot is on the toes, front foot flat. Namaskara mudra. Slightly bend the right knee. Inhale. Exhaling, bring the upper body parallel to the ground. Bend from the hips and upper body parallel to the ground. You're now, most of your weight is on your right foot. Shifting your entire weight onto the right foot by leaning just a bit forward, lift your left leg up. Left leg parallel to the ground if you can. Arms to the front if you can. 5. Otherwise, just keep Namaskara mudra. 4, 3, 2, 1. Namaskara. Back foot on the mat. Straighten up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Ashva. Ashva Sanchalana. Right foot back. Adho Mukha. Feet hip width apart. Next inhalation, walk forward half a foot. Next inhalation, left foot forward between the palms. Hands on the waist, straighten up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Back foot on the toes. Namaskara mudra. Bend your left knee just a bit. Bend from the hips, upper body parallel to the ground. Shift your entire weight onto your left foot by leaning toward the front wall. Lift your right leg up. Veerabhadrasana, third variation approach. Lift your right leg parallel to the ground. Arms to the front. 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Namaskara, back foot down. Ashva. Left foot back. Drop your knees down. Drop your elbows down. Anahatasana variation or Shashankasana variation. Relax. Vajrasana. Palms up. Marjorie, cat posture. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, look down. And move your hips toward the back wall. Palms are not moving, only the hips are moving. Your seat bones are moving toward the back wall. Slightly bending the knees. And see how your lower back feels. Adho Mukha. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Straighten up the knees. Full forward bend. Knees completely straight, arms hanging loose, head hanging loose, shoulders relaxing, knees straight. And make a note of how the right middle finger and right and left middle finger have adjusted if any, or if at all, through the balancing posture with Veerabhadrasana sequence. Hands on the waist, inhaling, come on. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down. Make any final movements before approaching Shavasana, without needing to move at all for the next few minutes. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently move your fingers and toes. Legs together, interlace fingers. Stretch from your fingers to toes with the arms overhead. Then bend your knees. Roll onto your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow. Rest. Then sit up facing forward when you're ready to sit up. Eyes closed, chin mudra. Take your hand. Inhale, exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come up. Rub your palms and massage your closed eyes with the heated palms. Gently blink your eyes open. Namaste. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vail and Sanjay, for coming out just on the video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Surya Prakash. Thank you, Surya Prakash.